people forget what you tell them, people forget what you give them, but how you made them feel, they never
forget that.
So I think it's important. So put all the petty sentiments aside. Just be a bigger human being for yourself. It's not even about
Not
anybody
the next
else.
years.
Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough to do that.
I was about to get into that. I was just about to get into that. Now, you see, I find that when you try to encourage people sometimes, they often would make one statement: "Guy, you don't understand." Don't tell me that. You get what I mean? Why won't I understand? If you don't want to explain, or if you are, if you don't even understand what your problem is, then say that. I'll use myself as an example now. I mean, growing up was challenging. Do you get? I understand how people can develop some kind of mentalities.
Okay.
Yeah, watching, growing up in like maybe a neighborhood where where it's clear there's a segregation. There's the rich, and then there's the
middle.
Then there's the poor.
Even economics.
It's right there in front of you. Growing up, you'd feel we used to sit down around on this curb of the streets, and the cars would pass by and say, my car be that. Hey, that's my car. That's my car. Those kind of things. I'm telling you, like we used to dream, bro. And I saw it affect some of my friends negatively. Like even back then when we were young, they were already bitter. They were already angry, like blaming I don't know who for their circumstances. Looking at those guys who were born into whatever families they're born into, they had no choice. Look, we did not pick the families we were born into. So someone is born into a rich family, it's not your problem. Should not affect you. You should just maybe aspire. But before we started recording today, Aminu said something. I'm going to repeat what he said. He said, some people are not ambitious.
They just like to spend money. God, this guy.
Brother, that enter my head. What? Some people are not ambitious. They just like to spend money. Sit on that.
I'm telling you, for real though, like,
think
about it.
The poor man, I blame myself for most of the things that happened to me. First, I will first of all blame myself so that I learn my lessons. I assess what I did.
You have to take responsibility.
What I can do better. That my moniker, the most man, is based on what I just said now. Always self-assessing, aspiring to be better. Not to just be the best, because being the best I think is a bit overrated, because Timaya said something that the world will carry on without the best.
That's the hard truth, man.
So the world will go on without the best. So I just aspire to do the most that I can. That's why I'm the most man. It's pretty straightforward.
Most man.
It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, look, that's what the show is about. Yeah, and today we want to encourage our listeners to, if you find yourself in a low-income situation, I even believe that there's more happiness, available to people who are not even burdened by economics and financial pursuits.
If
frankly speaking,
if it's
man must survive, but